Hello guys, it's me again, the MetaVerse Explorer. Thanks again for watching. So this is Solana Alpha number 8. We have a lot to cover in this episode, so feel free to slow this down because I'm going to be going very fast. First off, we're going to talk about the timeline. There is a timeline down here below, so there are specific topics in Solana that we're going to be covering. So if you want one specific item, feel free to go directly there. Subscribe up here for me, and then let's talk about our topics for today. Today, we're going to talk about the TVL. We have breached all-time high. The Meta rebranding from Facebook has gone pretty well, and it seems like a lot of gaming tokens and MetaVerse tokens have spun off, have just gone through the roof, and including BTC and ETH also bring up the entire market. We're going to be talking about the Aldrin exchange tutorial. We're going to be showing you how to add some liquidity, how to do some step farming as well, and then we're going to have a look at the Solana Ignition hackathons. We have a whole bunch of winners. As we can see from the last hackathon, most of them have tokens, most of them have protocols now. So let's have a look at the current winners and how they're going to go. These guys are going to be getting some VC money, and now all of their tokens might be starting to ramp up. We're going to have a look at some IDOs that are going to be happening soon on Solana. We're going to look at the UXD IDO and the Solend IDO. Now these are both spin-offs of the Mango token IDO, which is going to be the prime example of how IDOs are going to be done on Solana at the moment. You probably wouldn't need Radium or Selenium anymore. They would still have their uses, but they can their own protocol can spin up their own way of giving out their token. We're going to have a look at the DeFi Land IDO as well. The Sonar platform, which is a wallet viewing thing similar to Step, also has their own token. We'll have a look at the tokenomics and some of the announcements they made. We're going to have a look at some Aurory gameplay, which is looks pretty nice, looks pretty clean. There's a Star Atlas timeline that has now been released, and the Star Atlas fans are going crazy for that. After that, we're going to have a look at the Cropper farms, and then we're going to have a look at the Orca roadmap, and then lastly but not least, Crypto.com integrating Solana. Crypto.com is a giant kind of centralized exchange, centralized app, and they have a lot of users. So now expect some new users to Solana. This is starting to ramp up, guys. It's going crazy. All right, without further ado, let's do it. Thanks very much for watching. Go. Let's have a look at the TVL at the moment. We are sitting at 12.71. We have breached our all-time high. We were at 13.7. Awesome. I guess that's because Bitcoin and ETC and ETH also started running. So we have a look at our dominance, 14.45% Radium leading. So we still have these two, Radium and Saber, going neck and neck against each other. We can see Saber is starting to lose some liquidity, starting to lose some TVL here. The rewards aren't as appealing anymore. There's lots of other yield farming strategies outside Saber, and so hey, if you don't have incentivization, that's it. People will move their capital elsewhere. We have a few new things up here. Atrix is slowly gaining at 300k. Almond still going at 200. Still don't know who these guys are, but we do know Atrix did win an award in the Solana Ignition hackathon, so we'll have a look. Sol and TVL has slightly increased, up 40% because they have their new farming going on. And I think we have a new one. Jet is coming up now, 32 million. Not bad, Jet. And we have some new fabric, Synthetify. Now, 27 million. Not bad as well. So Synthetify is a synthetics protocol. We did cover them before. You can place your synthetic in there or USDC, and then you can mint new tokens, synthetic tokens, synthetic derivatives of other tokens. And they do have a little drop from a NFT currency coming up. That's just on the periphery. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at Aldrin Exchange. So Aldrin Exchange is a they are currently a decentralized exchange, but they're also aiming to be a centralized exchange that is spinning off from that. They're currently hiring if you're interested. They have a token. It's 5.764 at the moment, and their market cap is tiny at $38 million. They did have a partnership with Binance, and they're currently on Solana and Serum. On their Twitter, they have nearly 20,000 followers, and let's have a look at the actual DEX. So this is the DEX here. They have, first of all, let's have a look at the terminal. So this is imitating a traditional centralized exchange such as FTX. You can see you have buy and sell orders here. This is the order book. This is some of the last trades, and you can have your own limit and market orders here. They have a few other items here. They have the swap token, which is like a traditional AMM with a 0.3 slippage and probably some fees going to Aldrin. Let's have a look at the rebalance tool that they have. You can set automatic rebalancing in your wallet, so you can have different percentages of each coin that you have. And so you come back after a month, one coin has mooned, one coin has gone down. You can click the rebalance button and it sets it to the percentage that you wanted. I don't think it's automated at the moment. You might have to come back and click the button yourself. Let's go ahead to the dashboard. As you can see, I have a few tokens in here. It's loading. It's taking too long. Let's go to the pools. I will show you how to farm some of the Aldrin token that is now going on. So they have a few pools going on: MSOL USDC, MSOL ETH, RIN USDC, RIN USDC, RIN SOL. Let's have a look at the RIN and SOL. Do I have any RIN and SOL? What should I deposit in? Let's choose something to deposit. Maybe let's go RIN and SOL. Do I have any of those tokens? Yeah, okay, let's go. So RIN and SOL, it currently has 1.34 million liquidity. The volume is 180K, and the fees are very minimal, only $400. But you do get 681% in the RIN. If you have $1,000 in this pool, you'll be earning 3.26 RIN, which is currently about $15. Not bad. Not bad for one day. $15 from one day for 1,000. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and show you how to actually deposit in the pools. First off, you have to have the RIN and SOL tokens. Deposit liquidity here, RIN. I'm going to go my maximum, which is 1.45 RIN that I have, and that equals 50% ratio to 0.042, which is $16. Let's deposit this liquidity. Let's approve a transaction. Going through. Going, approved. Awesome. Now we are providing liquidity to the RIN and SOL pool. Our liquidity is right here, which is about $16. Now let's take these receipt and say, hey, I'm providing liquidity to RIN and SOL. I'm going to stake that receipt, which is over here, and my pool tokens are 373023. I'm going to stake it here. Approve that. And now I'm going to be getting this reward of 681, which will be here, available to claim 0.06. That's from the previous $16 I was providing. Now this should be coming up. That's right, stake tokens 373, and later on you can come and claim your rewards. When you claim your rewards, you can go to the trading swap and you can swap that Aldrin RIN token to USDC if you want, or keep it yourself. You can keep it yourself and you can stake it at the moment in their staking contract, which is giving you 35% APR, which you can claim, and then you can compound that if you want. So just similar to any other DEX token, you can do anything you want with the token. It's gotten pretty good actually. Let's have a look at the price action on the Aldrin. So let's go RIN USDC. And they came out with some news recently, and that's the news that they came out with, and it's pumped at the moment. It went from about $2.80 to all-time high of 7.8, and now retraced down to 5.7. Now, is this the correct time to buy this token? I probably think not. Wait until the hype dies down, until the pools dry up. People are tired with it. They move on to the next yield farm. And if you then like the Aldrin exchange, go ahead and buy some then. Not financial advice. Let's move on to step staking. Okay, so looking at STEP, we covered them before when they're staking, which gives you X STEP. If you have STEP token, you stake X STEP, and you currently get 4.55% value accrual. But now they have STEP farms, which has recently been released. Man, when this came out, the compounding return was crazy. It was about 8,000% or like 10,000%. It's since actually calmed down because, you know, the volumes have increased, the rewards have gone down. So let's have a look at some of the farms at STEP staking. So these are the some of the permissioned and permissionless farms. Let's have a look at USDC and STEP. This currently volume is 500K. It's giving you 73% APY, and you actually earn, instead of earning STEP token, you earn PRT token, which is Parrot Protocol, another kind of synthetic derivative stablecoin protocol. So the aim of STEP at the moment is to give you permissionless protocols, permissionless farms. And I'm going to give you an example here. We're going to create a farm, and you can actually create your own farm using single asset yield or dual asset yield. So you can make a pool pair, preferably your own pool that you like, your own token. You can provide that against USDC, and you can say, okay, I want to give this amount of a separate token. But to actually do this, you're going to need to be staking X step, and you'll need to be staking 10,000 X step, which is currently $8,000 in USDC. So this is pretty good for permissionless yield farms, for people who want to come here, provide some small liquidity to their own token, and kind of bootstrap the protocol. Let's have a look at some of the things I'm interested in. You can, if you have any SAMO lying around and you have any STEP lying around, you can put it in this pool to earn 200% APY, but it's not in SAMO or STEP. You're going to be getting USDC. You're going to be getting USDC. How awesome is that? So I'm providing $23 in this pool, and so far I've earned 13 cents. That's how much of a degen I am. 13 cents, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so cheap. All right, so that's Step Protocol. Let's go ahead to the Solana Ignition Hackathon's highlight of the video. Let's do it. The Solana Ignition Hackathon had about $500,000 in prizes. We now have some great projects coming out of this. Some of them we've actually already interviewed. So we have a few tracks, which is the DeFi track, the Web3 track, gaming track, and digital arts and collectibles. Now, some of them won different prizes in each. We can see here, Aurory is the safest place in Solana for peer-to-peer NFT swaps. I'm trying to set up an interview with them. Some of them are decentralized betting, such as Ava. I've interviewed them as well. So let's go ahead and have a small overview of some of these. Let's go ahead to the actual blog post. Meet the Ignition winners of Solana. Okay, let's go ahead to the Grand Champion. They won $75,000, and that was Katana. It's an asset management protocol building investment products across the risk spectrum. So that's similar to Solrise, I think. We'll have a look at them. The DeFi track winner, Grand Prize winner, is $65,000, is Atrix, and we recently did a small overview of them, of Atrix. They are a yield kind of providing protocol as well, getting liquidity to Solana. Second prize, Superposition. Third prize, Ava. We interviewed them. A fourth prize, 01 protocol, derivatives, and fluidity. We've also interviewed them as well, which is interesting. Web3 track, 45K in prize. Project Citadel, a desktop client for Solana protocols. Bulldozer, Elon, Chain Crunch, Dialect. The gaming track, which is Rushdown Revolt, 45K. Now, this trailer is really good. They have like a Smash Brothers game where you can actually get your NFTs into the Smash Brothers character, and you'll be able to play and do that sort of stuff. Portals is web-based metaverse platform for Solana. They are doing something awesome. You have like a room, and it's like your portal room, and you'll be able to put all your NFTs in on your couch, on your wall, that sort of stuff. Ace per chain, multi-chain action role-playing game. Step N, which is a move to earn game. They have mobile, so every time you run, you earn their crypto, and then you're able to use that to buy sneakers or buy NFTs. The digital arts and collectibles, Neftify, we know them, 45K in USDC. Solana Floor, an NFT database analytics place. Aurory, peer-to-peer NFT. Solanalysis, which we know them, which is the NFT Flex. And Banksy, a pool-based lending collateralized with a user's NFT collection. Community prizes for Dali Go, which is a horse racing game. Serum, which is Frictum. Superposition, Hydra Swap. Superposition again. Ooh, these guys are getting lots of prizes. Look at this. Oh, nice. And Geno Pets. Honorable mentions. Look at all these honorable mentions. Very nice, very nice. So we should highlight Ignition received more than 760% increase in submissions from the original hackathon, which is super interesting. That means a lot of people are now coming, a lot of developers at least are coming over to Ignition. All right, so in the next couple of episodes, you're going to see me doing tutorials, interviews with lots of these protocols to get their protocol out there, so that they can at least get people in front of this and start using it, because at the end of the day, they might have a token and they might decide to reward some early users. Okay guys, let's go on to some of the IDOs happening in Solana at the moment. Now let's talk about 3 IDOs coming to Solana at the moment in the next couple of days. We have the UXD, which is in 5 days. Now remember, we covered this before. The token will span 48 hours. There's 2 phases to usually to these IDOs. It comes with an open phase. Anyone can deposit money and buy up the token, and the token increases in price in accordance to how big that pool is. That's the first phase. In the second phase, no one can deposit anything anymore. You can only withdraw. So you'll slowly see the token price coming down in accordance to how much money is in that pool. This is originally done by the Mango markets and then done by the Parrot protocol, and now UXD and Solana will be doing the same thing as well. So this is turning into the go-to kind of way for people to distribute their token. I'm not going to comment on how much these tokens are worth because the Parrot protocol, the token kind of plummeted after the initial IDO because people were able to farm it before as well. The Solana IDO will be happening in 2 days, 12 hours. It is the same concept. The sale period, deposit and withdrawals, is November 1st. The grace period, which is withdrawals only, come on November 2nd, and November 3rd is when the IDO ends. Now, that being said, people were not able to farm UXD beforehand, but people were able to farm Solana beforehand. So think about that. There's one token that's already been, people have already been allocated, and they have some in their wallet. So when it opens entirely, people might want to realize their profits and sell the token, similar to what happened with Parrot protocol. Moving on to DeFi land. Now remember, they've already had a IDO on Selenium. They've already had an offering on Selenium, but now they have another offering coming up on they had an IDO on Selenium. Now they have a Radium IDO coming out as well. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with my words. I might be talking too fast. Let's have a look at the Radium IDO. So the IDO details here, that's from the Selenium one. And I don't think we've received any details for the... We are thrilled to announce our public sale coming to Radium. We'll be sharing all the needed information soon. So they're getting 2 IDOs. Greedy, greedy, DeFi land, greedy. Okay, let's move on to the Sonar token that they've recently talked about. So the Sonar token is a platform similar to Step Finance, where you can track your yield farming and liquidity pool performance on Solana blockchain. Let's have a look at their medium, which is introducing the Sonar token. So Sonar is going to be doing a few new things for us. They're saying, yeah, we know what's happening in Solana. We're going to be doing some more integrations and less about evolution. Sonar Watch version 2.0. This is a little preview of their new dashboard that'll be coming. It looks very similar to Step as well. So the Sonar token itself will give you access to pro features, which are part of the new features in V2. When tokenomics, they're going to be doing an IDO that they haven't actually told us about yet. Stay tuned for full details about the IDO. Total supply is 100 million Sonar, mining reserve 40, investors 20%, team 20, treasury 10, IDO 5, marketing 3, airdrops 2. Airdrops, woot woot. Now, I wonder what the airdrops are going to be for. There isn't a swap feature in Sonar at the moment. You can probably you can connect your wallet and see some of the things, but you can currently create your own NFT creator. Do they actually have a DEX? Oh, they do have a Sonar DEX. Maybe we should do 1 or 2 trades on the Sonar DEX, guys. Yeah, I think so. Circulating supply, this is what the tokenomics look like. There will be investor unlock allocation just there. That's the investors part, and they do have some investor in the first couple of months, so don't expect the price to go wild because these investors are likely to realize their profits. Okay, and that's about it. I'm going to leave the link for this down here below. They don't say anything else too much about it. So the 2 advantages, pro features and fee reductions. They're not written in stone and could change in the future if they don't think it fits the philosophy. So what that means is that we might do it, we might not. The TLDR, Sonar Watch introduces the launch of V2 and beta in early November, which is right now. And Sonar token will give access to pro features on Sonar, but also fees reduction in the future. IDO is planned for the end of November. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to cover it and then we're going to talk about it later. Okay, next topic. Now let's have a look at the Aurory kind of gameplay that they gave us about 2 days ago. Let's have a look very quickly. It's like a grid-based game with your little, I don't know what they're called, Aurorias or Nefties. You go on there, you fight, giving you some examples of mechanics, double leaping, attacking, what it looks like when the gameplay looks like. So this to me isn't actually a AAA game. This is just like a little casual game thing. Sorry guys, I'm not a big fan of Aurory. I don't think that's spectacular in any way. Now, it should be known that Aurory is now listed on KuCoin, similarly on FTX. The coin hasn't actually been performing very well, but it's interesting that they've been able to get lots of CEX listings. FTX has listed Star Atlas. I don't think there's Star Atlas is on anywhere else. I think there's one other centralized exchange that I forget. All right, that's fine. We'll move on to the Cropper farms. Now, Cropper Finance is another protocol on Solana giving you their own token. They're aiming to be the ultimate yield farming platform on Solana. Ultimate, we'll see. They do have 100,000 followers though, which is pretty interesting. They have their Fertilizer farm going at the moment, and it's only going for 4 days, guys. So remember, you can provide liquidity to the Cropper USD farm, and it's 4 days. You had to whitelist for this and get into a lottery, and they're giving out 50,000 CRP plus some NFT rewards, which is pretty cool. Now, CRP USDC, the liquidity is 1.7 million at the moment, very, very tiny, no room for whales to splash at all, and the APR is 284%. You can claim this, you can harvest this, and you can resell it on the market and provide more liquidity if you want to accrue your LP tokens, or you can just accrue Cropper Finance tokens. They do seem to have some indication of more platforms coming to be farmed on the Cropper Fertilizer platform. So let's keep an eye out on this. I'm not too bullish on Cropper at the moment because there's just so many other yield farming platforms coming up on Solana at the moment. There's heaps, to be honest, and Cropper doesn't stand out. It doesn't stand out. We don't know too much about their team. They do have a good swap feature. It's nice and smooth, but there are other swap features that are also pretty smooth in Solana. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out on these guys. Now, the Orca protocol has been doing pretty good in Solana at the moment. People are very bullish on Orca because they provide you like a user-friendly interface for people to come in and trade your tokens. They recently did update their roadmap about 3 days ago. Let's have a look at them. So this is the winter roadmap. Remember, we had the Orca summer fall, I think it was, and now they have a winter roadmap. So Whirlpool's evolution of our core AMM to provide higher yields for LPs and better rates for traders. This to me seems like a concentrated liquidity kind of play. So let's have a look at what it does. Integrations, they want to put into Orca swap into different aggregators and lending platforms. So we know we can lend Orca in a few platforms at the moment. Francium, kind of Solend, oh no, not Solend, sorry, on Solfarm, and also into aggregators, which I think at the moment is Leafinity and Jupiter protocol. Now, CEX listing, buy Orca on more centralized exchanges, giving Orca more users a way to get Orca. The first CEX that's going to be listing on is probably FTX, and then we'll go on to others non-Solana based kind of platforms. Community, a new ambassador program, which is a new Discord upgrades and how-to articles inviting deeper engagement, and then Orcanauts, a soon-to-be revealed project that invites deeper engagement with the Orcaverse. Now, the Orcaverse, everyone's kind of trying to monetize on this MetaVerse explanation. So I'm going to leave a link for this down here below. They're going to explain a few different things. They're going to be doing more deposit double pools as well, which is the Aurory double pool and the PRT double pool. PRT, yeah, and also Aurory. Yeah. We're going to auto swap, which is now active, I think. So instead of having to, when you take out your tokens from when you harvest your tokens, you're usually going to have to sell half of it, go back to the swap page, sell half into the other token, and then go back to the liquidity page and then provide liquidity using your 2 tokens now instead of the 1. So they're going to give you auto swap, so you're going to be able to provide liquidity into the double-sided pool with 1 token, which is pretty good. It's just like one step less for you, which is pretty good. Next thing they should do is automatic compounding, so they could automatically sell the token into 2 pairs for you and automatically add it to your liquidity pool. We want too much, don't we? We want too much. You just want to sit back and start earning yields, man. Sorry. Now, the Star Atlas official timeline has been released, and it's always in progress, but it's good to see where things are on the map. Actually, I did cover this in one of my Star Atlas videos, so you can go ahead and watch that. So in the month of November, December, we will be expecting a few things to actually start popping up. We have the Score ship missions tier 0 and the Polis DAO. Now, we just listened to Santi and Wagner on the Town Hall 20 just this morning, about a couple of hours ago, so I'm going to be making a TLDR of that video as as well. Now, the score. What is score? Score is ship commissions on remote expeditions. Enlist your ships to your own faction's fleet. Keep your ship supplied with fuel, food, ammo, and toolkits to earn faction rewards. And this is going to be at the browser-based game. This is pretty awesome. This is going to be much just similar to staking your ships. And then we're going to come to ship tier 1, which is going to be coming later on next year. And that's when you're actually going to be flying your ships or doing manual tasks within your ship, which is super interesting. Now we have a few things that let's go to the board view, and then you can see that there are items that are going to be taking a long time to complete. We have some secret code names. Project Apple Core, which will be finished in July 2025, and Project Mushroom, which will be July 2021. We don't know what these are. We are currently speculating that it's going to be the main game and maybe the open beta version of the main game. So super interesting to see this. I'm going to leave the link of this timeline for you down here below, and you're going to see some of the other things that they're working on. The showroom module, the core mining, the mining tier 0, metaverse usernames, global polish, all that sort of stuff, and the DAO. The DAO I'm very excited with. They're going to be able to let you create your own DAO, your own DAC, no code. You just click, make your own token, that sort of stuff. It's going to be so good. Okay, let's have a look at the last item of the day, which is the Crypto.com and Solana. Crypto.com, which is one of the biggest kind of centralized exchanges, similar to Coinbase or FTX. They now have integrated with Solana. What does that mean? You'll be able to use SPL tokens to transfer back and forth. And they say it right here. Crypto.com exchange users can now enjoy faster, cheaper, and safer transfers for USDC via Solana. So, you know, Solana ecosystem is starting to grow, man, outside of Solana into other platforms outside FTX. So once these guys have massive users on their mobile platform and also on their web platform. They'll be able to bring so many new users to Solana. You'll be able to withdraw their USDC from Crypto.com straight into their Phantom wallet and participate in everything that we've been able to participate in so far. This is great onboarding for new people into Solana, which is, I'm so happy for this to have happened. As always, we end the episode with the NFT volumes and NFT happenings in Solana. Solana monkey business still staying strong at the top at floor price 180. Nothing else has really much changed. Aurory kind of losing some momentum here. 20 Sol. We do have a new addition in the top 10, which is called DGods. 10k of them. They have a 4.5 uniquely engineered Solana NFTs. I wonder what they do though. What's the fact? Let's go have a look. FAQ. There's a tax. There's another tax. Do they have any utility? Owning a DGod will give you access to our holder-only Discord. For more information about our project, check out. Now, so for me, that's not good enough. Discord is Discord. You know, you don't need an NFT to get in there. If it doesn't actually provide utility for you, it's not a productive NFT, there's no point having it. Unless you like the art, unless you're a small collector for some reason. But for me, this is a no. Just quickly, because the website doesn't look too good. The artwork is okay. Rarities, yeah, at least they have a rarity list. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can look into this yourself as well. Let's have a look at the NFT Flex session of Sol Analysis, which recently won the hackathon, actually. This is my address. Let's go and show you how it actually works. So you can flex your NFTs, you can select a wallet for you, or you can search anyone else's wallet. Now, guys, the Metaverse Explorer is looking for interviewers. So if interviewees, if you have a platform out there and you're interested and you want to showcase it, come on an interview with me. I'll ask you a few questions about it, and we generally have a chat about yourself, your team, your product, and the platform that you have. Now let's have a look at my wallet as well. My wallet is amawithme.sol. Ask me anything with Metaverse Explorer. Let's have a look at some of the NFTs I have in my wallet. This is my public wallet. Anyone can go ahead and see this on the blockchain. It's taking a while to load. It shouldn't take this long. I have 4 NFTs in here. I have a Soulrise golden ticket, which is going pretty well. D-Mark and Iceberg Soul. Well done, mate. And also Tigers. I have some Tiger NFTs in here. So I have 4 NFTs. I don't know why the other 2 aren't being displayed at the moment. But yes, this is my Solana wallet. Let's go ahead and look at some upcoming releases. Some Zombie Ape Club, they have slightly different art, not bad. Dino Park, not really. Cardboard Box, no. Bouncing Bottles, no. Nothing really stands out in this art for me. Demon Souls, no. Nothing stands out. Nothing stands out. No. No. Man, they're all crap. Look at all these crap ones. Look at all these crap NFTs. Squid Game, nah. Soulmates, why they're all, oh, they're girls? No. Yeah, they're all girls. Yeah. Good on ya. Oh, these are such low quality, guys. Don't go anywhere near these. Like, you have to have a solid product, a solid team behind them, that sort of stuff. If you, like I always say, if you're not sure it's going to outperform Solana in the long run, there's no point giving them your Solana, is there? You might as well have your Solana in MSOL at least earning a yield on it. Okay, that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching Grape Solana Alpha. There's so much to cover every time. I'm always behind in the alpha, so I might have missed stuff. If you think I've missed something that's worth covering, put it down below, and I'll just try and cover it in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching again. I will see you next time. Ciao.